Hi, hello. So in today's video, I will be redesigning a character that's like, oh lord, like 5 years old. It feels like longer, but I did the math and it should be about 5-6 years. And I thought I would like read out loud. Oh, also if you like this video and you like the art in this video and you're new here, you should like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, you should comment and share. Let me get that one out of the way. So, or get the shilling out of the way. Also, link in the descriptions for everything. I have a Discord server. So, if you want to be a part of my Discord server, get notifications, find other cool artists. I also have Redbubble for Pride stickers if you want to go there. And now that I'm done shilling, this video is going to be a little bit longer than normal because I did a lot and not a lot at the same time for this video. So as you can see in the background, I am redesigning a character. Her name was Neep-chan and I changed it to Nep, mostly because I just thought it was cuter. And I redesigned two of these characters. One was Neep-chan and the other was Yuri, which was her girlfriend. And I don't have any drawings of her, but I vaguely remember what she looked like, and I just changed her over her color scheme from purple to blue. Onto the I will link them in the description of the like tutorial I used for this video to make the character sheet. But overall, I wanted to show like, I guess generally like what I was going to be improving of this character design. And then I drew my full drawing of this character's design. First things first is, for some reason, originally Neep-chan was literally just a Sona for me. Like in my last video, I drew her just kind of how she was. And I was kind of like getting nostalgic. So I decided I would redraw her. I also think it's funny that now me and Neep-chan are the same age because both 19. I decided to change it from her just being a human with weird eyes and just saying Neep. She was either a human or like an eldritch god trapped in an anime girl body. I cannot remember. I changed her to being a little alien because I thought it would make more sense, and that her language is literally, it's like kind of like Groot's language where it's only a few words. So she only has the language capacity to say the Neep, because that's what the two words her language would be built on. So yeah, I basically just kind of made her story like alien crashes on Earth, human finds alien, they live together, they become friends, they become more than friends. Ta-da! For the redesign, which is kind of what more or less I wanted to talk about, because I don't know, I can't say too terribly much on the backstory because I don't really remember Neep-chan's original backstory, is that the first thing I wanted to do was to change the outfit. I think it's just weird. Like, I love wearing oversized hoodies as well, but the thing is I added the shorts in the when I redrew her. She has no shorts on. It's literally just, it's supposed to be a really big hoodie, but I always cut it off super short because I had this really weird thing, and I didn't even do it. It was like a subconscious thing, because the way I learned how to draw was from nightcore art, and sometimes it is just, some nightcore art is not over sexualized for no reason, some of it is. And so I really had no reason other than this was just what I was consuming and I was replicating it, which is why a lot of my like old drawings are oddly showy. For like, even though now I will do it, but I'm more conscious about it, right? Like during this point in time, I was not conscious of what I was doing, if that makes any sort of sense. So the first thing I did was I decided to scrap just the black hoodie outfit. I thought I could be more fun, make her a cute little alien. So I went to Pinterest and I found these pair of, they're like shorts with lace in them. They're really cute actually. And because I've been wanting to use them for a character design for some time, so I just did that part. I just did the character, or not the character design, I transferred over the genes to Nep's new character design, and then I changed over her color scheme of instead of being more neutrals. I still kept the brown, and I kept the brown still there in the skin tone. I tried to keep the same because she's an alien. It doesn't matter if she's freakishly pale because alien in space, I don't know. So I kept those two things. I did add like kind of purpley pinky highlights to the bottom of the hair, just to give it more like, I guess, more fun. I also lightened the hair a little bit again for more fun. And it's kind of easier to render lighter hair. Not like super light, because super light hair is kind of a pain, but like super dark hair can also be a pain, because all you can do is highlight at a certain point, or all you can do is shade at a certain point. It's better when it's at a middle, or it's easier when it's at a middle ground. I gave her these pointy ears, mostly then to scream I'm an alien. Same thing with the little antennas. It was just to scream I'm an alien. And then for the eyes, I still kept them going. I still kept her wall-eyed because I thought it was kind of funny. And it would not be the same character if it wasn't wall-eyed. It just would not be the same character if it wasn't wall-eyed. You know, if she was not wall-eyed, there would be no Neep-chan. It would just not be the same. It would not be the same, even though I changed basically everything about this character. But I put like instead of having a normal eye color in my brain, she has like, you look into her eyes and you see like the vast void of space, like, and you see stars and everything, like you can literally see the galaxy in her eyeballs. I thought that was fun. So she has no pupils. Another thing is she has purple freckles that cover her whole body now, like stars. And also, her tongue and mouth and inside flesh is purple. Again, to harper the fact she's an alien. I'm focusing more on her than Yuri because I just kind of redesigned Yuri for funsies. This was the main focus of my video. So another thing is for the top, I also found it on Pinterest. I was looking for something very cute because I was thinking of like what she would be like, and I was thinking, well, what if, since to me with her alien, the way I imagined her is like an over, like kind of like a Neko of an alien is what she kind of makes me think of because she's so human looking. And I was like, well, you know what, since we're dealing with a fictitious world that is not like where I think Kata would and all my other alien OCs, I think this would be a completely separate universe from them. I'm gonna put some weird logic. She comes from an adorable, cutesy planet, and she loves cute things. And so she likes to wear cute things, and she likes to eat cute things, and she likes to have cute things. You could not walk by like a toy store without her having to get a cute thing, stealing it or not stealing it. So yeah. So I gave her that cute little top to like bring that. I also like the blouse, and I like the fact that the jacket kind of wasn't completely overshadowed because I still wanted her to have a jacket, because again there was like 3 things I wanted to keep in the design, which was I wanted to keep some form of a jacket covering the hands because it would not be Neep-chan without it, the eyeballs, and then I wanted to keep Neep-chan having brown hair because that was one thing, like, I knew if I changed it would not be the same character. Those were the 3 things I knew I had to keep. I could change everything else. I just needed to keep the hair color, the wall eyes, and I made it more of a pinky purple because I just like that color scheme more than a more neutral one nowadays. So yeah, and then in this current drawing, what I am depicting is Nep seeing snow for the first time. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. It might just be Neep seeing snow for the first time. Yeah, I'm probably changing it back to Neep. Nep just looks cuter in writing than Neep, but I'm thinking I'm keeping Neep. So yeah, it's the first time she sees snow. That's what the drawing is. The idea of the drawing is that there's no snow on her planet, and she's seeing snow for the first time. And she's like, whoa. Even though it's kind of hard to tell because she just doesn't have pupils. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be so mean to this character. It's not even like story-wise. Like, I intend on giving her a really cute story, but I'm never gonna stop making comments about the eyes because they're so silly, and like every time I like think about her being a real walking around person, I just kind of chuckle because I think it's really funny. I'm also debating with myself if I should make her like bite-sized. Not literally, but like because she's from a cute planet, maybe she's like tiny. Like she's like ridiculously like short and like small. Like she's like if a human got like transformed to like half the size of a normal person. Again, because I thought it was funny. I don't know why, I just have this weird obsession with tiny characters. I think they're so much fun because they can go to places where no one else can. You know, she could be sus and go through some van. Oh god. I'm sorry. Anyway. So I should mention I did a like I would say a diet draw on my phone challenge. So this sketch in these base colors I drew on my phone with IBS paint with my finger. I was too busy roasting. Poor Neep. Poor Neep. I can't. I'm so sorry. Well, there she is in her final, not in her halfway to final glory. After I did the sketch, I transferred it over to my computer. Mostly because I didn't want to render with my finger. And I already did one thing for this video, so I just kind of I decided that I wanted to have line art I actually liked for this. For her like face, I decided that because she is the most, for character designs, she's the most, we'll just say interesting that exists in my old designs. It's not like actually interesting, I just mean you look at it and you're like, alright. At least to me, she's the most like kind of like moe one, like very like, to me Neep-chan is one of the most moe looking designs I have. Well, even though she isn't that cutesy, but like looking at this reference picture, I just know in my soul. And so I decided to give her very freakishly anime facial proportions. So she has a really tiny nose, like a kind of normal-ish mouth, and really, like, in my brain she has, okay, maybe not really big, but she has larger eyes. I didn't, like, depict it here because I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just thinking about, like, making the nose really tiny. But she's supposed to have large eyes. I thought that was also kind of funny. For this drawing, I did what I usually do, my usual process, my line art, and then I do that under painting where I plan out my colors. And then I fill in with my bucket, and then I render everything, and then I render and I shade everything. I render and shade the eyes first. That's the first thing I do so I don't forget. But if you look up close into her eyes, you will actually see the eyes. Like, see little stars in her eyes. For this one, as you can see, I did an underpainting of like all the, like, I think they're like the capillaries and stuff. I'm not sure how to explain like that. It's a thing on TikTok. I think I'll show it up here. But oh, don't fall. I think I'll show it up here, but basically I just follow that. It helps your characters, especially like for me at least, look more like they're alive and like they have like, you know, because everybody has those undertones no matter like skin tone or anything. Everybody has those undertones under their skin. So it just kind of helps get my characters, to me at least, look more alive. So for the shading gave me so much trouble because I wanted to do more like a blue light, but then I was like, oh, but then she'll look all weird because, you know, skin's not blue, and so when I'm rendering and shading it, it's gonna look all weird. I did figure it out. I also think her nose is a little freakishly too small, but I don't know how to fix that now because I'm done. Looking at it, I was like, I think there's something wrong, but I was like, I don't want to go back. I was on crunch time drawing this because I was running severely late. So yeah. And then for the hair, I was a little bit more detailed with the like shading and the highlights with the like strokes. I'm not sure what to do with hair anymore because I like my style, but I also think there's better ways to do it, and I think I need to find a better way to do it that's a little bit more like detailed and shows more of like the definition of the hair rather than just making it it looks super shiny. And then for the clothes, I shaded it with a multiply layer, and then I blended it, and then I added more shading where it was necessary, and I added a knit texture to the jacket because I imagined it to be a cardigan, because in the reference I used, it was a cardigan. It was also orange, but I made it pinky purple because I like pinky purple more than I like orange. And then I shaded the bow to make sure it looked like a bow. And then I shaded the antennas to look like they were actually antennas. I don't know what kind of powers she would have, because I think she'd have alien powers. I'm thinking maybe something like telepathy, like she can like lift things with her brain. Very mild diet telepathy, or no, telekinesis, and maybe like a mild telepathy. Nothing like super like overpowered, but just something, because she has those little antenna. It makes me think of brain powers. But yeah, here's Neep-chan looking at snow for the first time. I had a lot of fun making this. I also had a lot of fun looking at Neep-chan's face, because she has a really funny face. I know why I made this in middle school was because I thought it was... Well, the truth is I made this character because I thought it was so random, XD, lol. If you're, like... And I'm making fun of myself because if there's one thing everyone can make fun of is themselves and... themselves. And I'm allowed... I don't think people necessarily who are like me in middle school now are, like, weird or terrible. I just think I was weird and terrible. And my decisions, like not giving Neep-chan shorts was also a weird and terrible decision. But now she does, and I think she has a much better outfit now. I also don't know why I gave her massive honkers. I can't even answer that, because almost all of my characters back then had massive honkers. I can't even explain that one. That's a rabbit hole I don't think I should go into. So yeah. I had a lot of fun drawing this. It was kind of fun going back in time and like looking back at this character, especially because she's so silly looking. It's just the eyes. It's like I'm looking at an old picture of her right now, the reference that I have. Her eyes are just so silly looking. Like even at a 3/4 angle, I can tell they're going east and west. I know there's people and animals and creatures like that exist like that, which makes it worse, but it's also just funny to like see on a little drawing, especially because she has that cat face, and it just makes her look really silly. I'm not gonna say anything because in the drawing, the fact that she's like whoa, like with her mouth also makes her look really silly with the wall eyes. And then I made her pupils, or I don't know, the colored part of her eyes, not pupils, scleras, no. The colored part of her eyes, I cannot remember what they're called, way bigger, mostly so they didn't look as ridiculous, and it looked more, it's like kind of like spaced out-y more than it looks absolute silliness for the drawing. So yeah, if you have any, like, I guess, if you guys want me to do this again, where I like redesign all really old characters, I might have to go hunting in my closet and like dig around. Because actually, I don't even need to dig around. Most of these characters, most of my old OCs, I don't have drawings for because I never drew them because I didn't think I was good enough to draw them. So I just have them stored in my brain, and I remember them because most of them were really, really bad. And all of them were not related to each other. There was one connected universe where they were all connected to each other. And then there was just like the random one-off ones like Neep-chan. And they were very random. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. And thank you guys again for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. And if you guys want me to do more old characters, comment. Tell me. Because I'd love to do it. It's kind of a lot of fun. Bye-bye.